It's Jay, Mahaya.
Jay.
Estonkon.
Estonkon rocinda.
Tongaros.
Machi. Amogan, Jisiga guess. Mvskoke Language. I said, I shake all y'all's hands because that's our Mvskoke way. And I'm glad that you're wanting to learn the language. So today, my name is Gracie Hicks. I haven't been on here before, but I will be your teacher for this session. So we're going to start with Jimene Jahana. That's saying they're helpful phrases or words that you guys will be learning, okay? So some of you might be a review, and that's good, but I'll be calling on you to say these words with me. Okay, so I'm going to start it off. On yes, we say ihi. Everybody hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Ihi.
Machi. No is monks. Can everybody say monks?
Monks.
A long time ago, I didn't hear that growing up, monks. My mom always said, or my grandma used to say higos. So that's why I got both of them on there. We have ihi. Everybody, ihi.
Ihi.
E. I'm going to start calling on you pretty soon. So I'm going to review it with you guys. Number 2 is monks, which is no. Or you can say higos. Higos. But a long time ago, you know, like when you mean something, you always put that G on there. Higos G. That means I really mean no. Okay?
Higos G.
Higos G. Remember that. So if somebody says something to you and you, no, that's not what I want. You say higos G. So everybody say it together. Higos G.
Higos G.
Higos G. Okay, is inga. Can we say inga?
Inga.
Ga. Okay. I'm not hearing everybody's voice. Let's hear everybody's voice here. Everybody, inga.
Inga.
All right. Number 6 is if you want to tell someone, let's say I'm going to go to town. Like if I said Delova Honduras and you want to go, you would say Anio. Everybody say Anio.
Anio.
Go. Okay. We did 6 so far. We're going back up to the top. So how did Mahaya say yes?
Ihi.
How did we say no?
Monks.
Monks. Let's say it again. Monks.
Monks.
Okay. No is higos.
Higos.
You can say that. You can use that for a no too. You can say monks or higos. And if you really want it to be no, you would say higos G. You're talking business right there, okay? You mean business. When you're telling them no, you mean it. You're not backing down. Higos G. Number 5 is inga for okay.
Inga.
G. Number 6, anio.
Anio.
Anio. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to number 7. Let's go up. We're getting to number 7. And another way to say okay is owano. Owano. Okay. And a lot of times people will tell you stories. You're not really believing what they're saying. We always say moi. Okay. Okay, we've gone through. Once we get to 10, I want to go back up over it again. And I'm going to call on you to say it, okay?
Okay.
So number 9 is hey la. We use that. Hey,
Hey,
La. Can you hear me? Hey, La.
hey,
Am I coming across too loud? Is my voice being too loud with you guys?
monks, Maya.
Not you, okay. Hey, La, that's
Hello.
saying, oh gosh, or I always tell my students, my bad. It's like, my bad. Hey, La. Okay, we're on to number 10. And we use a lot of mudot.
Madat.
Madat.
Say mudot. Mudot.
That.
Okay, let me say it again. Mudot.
Madat.
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 Mudot. Okay, let's go back up to the top. And I'm gonna start. Ooh. I'm gonna start.
There you go. Yay.
Mado, for those of us who can't see.
Could you make it a little bit larger, please, for me?
Larger?
Madat.
And you can push it a few times. You do that.
But,
All right.
There you go.
Okay. So,
Let's do this. This.
I want to be able to see your name so I can call on you, okay? Okay, is that everybody?
I can switch.
Okay,
Spaces.
okay.
So we'll start
The
with
first one, okay, Mrs. Jane, I want you to tell me how I say yes.
Hee.
Okay, Emerald, tell me how I say no, the first no. The number 2. Monks, okay? Miss Cynthia, can you tell me how I say no another way?
Egos.
Egos, good job. Okay, Miss Megan? She gone? Miss Megan, are you there? No? Raylyn, how would I say I mean no?
Igusti.
Achie, okay. What about number 5? How do I say okay, Casey? Inga. Okay, what about, let's see, Ron, tell me how I say me too. How do I say me too?
Neo.
Anio, good. Okay, number 7, let's go with William. William, how do I say okay?
Owano.
Owano. Okay, this is the one that we use a lot. So I'm gonna ask, let's see, who haven't I asked? Okay, Grant, how would I say really?
Mowit.
Moe. And I always do that. Moe. Okay. What about oh gosh, Amy?
Ayla.
Ayla. Yeah, you gotta do it with
Ayla.
that. Ayla. Because you're like,
Ayla.
Ayla.
Ayla. So with an attitude, right?
yeah,
Ayla.
because you're like if somebody comes and tells you, hey, you know, this is what happened, you say, hey, look, you gotta use that expression so they know you mean, okay? The last one is, oh my. You can tell me how I say that. Elegenda. Story, oh my, Magidoa.
Madat.
Madat. And what I said was, how do I say, oh my? I asked her in the language. I said, it's story, Magidoa. So, because I know she knows how to speak. So that's why I was speaking to her. Okay, good. You guys did good, 1 through 10. Tell me how many, this is their first time being in the language, on this language app. How many's first time today?
First time.
First time, and what's your
First
name?
time. Grant.
Grant, okay. Anybody else?
Me, William.
Okay, anybody else?
Akua, first time.
First time, okay. So who's the ones that been with our language app, with our Zoom class since the beginning of time, I guess you could say.
That would be me. Amy.
All right. So some of these might be repeat for you, but it never hurts to repeat.
Oh, I know.
Here.
It's totally okay. And I don't know everything. I always say I'm a forever student because there's always going to be something new to learn. So I'm grateful.
That's with all of
Mado.
us. 'Cause this is Zoom isn't my thing either, but I'm on.
My daughter is actually in Maven school and takes your class.
Oh, she does? Oh, well, that's good. Let's go up to, we're gonna start on from 11, okay? So I'm gonna move this up. And, okay, we only got 3 more to do. So Mongo dos means no, it isn't, okay? Mongo dos, Mongo dos. Everybody?
Mongo
dos.
dos.
Mongo dos.
Okay, so if I said this is pop, what would you say? Answer me in Mvskoke.
Mongo dos.
Mongo dos.
Dos.
Because it's not pop, it's owa, okay? So that's good, okay? What if I said machi? That means that's right, everybody, machi.
Machi.
Chi.
What if I said owados? What you gonna tell me?
Machi.
Machi.
All right, owados?
Machi.
Okay, and here means this, okay? It means this. So if I said here, what am I saying?
This.
This.
Here.
Now, I want you to say this in Mvskoke.
Here.
Here.
Right, okay? So does anybody got any questions on any of these words? These are kind of like helpful words. And I want you guys to use it in your other Zoom classes, okay? Make sure you use it with your other instructors so they can see that you're using these words, because the more you use it, the more it's going to stay in your head, okay? Because once you get off Zoom, use it with your family so that they can know that, hey, this is what I learned in the Zoom class. This is what I know. So say it to your husband, your friend, whoever. Use these words so it's staying here, because you're not gonna just come on at noon and say these words. You want to use it all the time, because it's going to stay with you, okay? Okay, so let's go. And any questions? I forgot. Anybody got any questions on these words?
Mahaya,
What was easy?
Mahaya.
Uh-huh.
It's not a question, but just a thought. You're talking about the students using the language often. And so my son, who understands a little bit, but they were never around Creek-speaking people, and so he started working with this Creek group that were construction workers, and he was always hearing this term Inga. So one day he comes home and he says, "Mom," he says, I hear Sanford saying Inga," and he said, "What is he saying?" And I said, "It's just another way to say okay." And he goes, "Oh." So every time they started saying something to him, he'd come back and say Inga, and so he was picking up words like that and repeating them to him, to himself, to me, and so he was learning it.
That's right.
And, yeah, and the other one is Hayla. We have an uncle that was a Baptist minister, and when he became a minister, and he was out with my daughter one time, and she wasn't sure how to get home because she had just moved to Phoenix. And so she said something about, "Oh no," he said, "they blocked this road off. We can't go that way. And that's the only way I know to go home." And he goes, "Hey, look." But it's just interesting how that comes out, and how like my daughter, you know, she started remembering, you know, short phrases like that. And so anyway, Mado.
Well, that's all a phrase in itself. I mean, like you said, hey, la, but you got to do it with attitude. You know, you got to put the attitude in there. So anybody got any questions about the words? Do I need to go over it, repeat it or anything? Because I don't want to leave nobody behind. If this was your first time, I want you to be able to get it. I don't want you to be like, she went over it too fast, you know, and I didn't get it here. I need it here. So anybody?
But big thank you to Amy because she's always saying, "Matse," all the time.
Okay, we're going to go to the next one and we're going to start on those phrases, okay? So, is it this one in it? Okay.
And then let's make that big too.
Okay. Can y'all see that good? Can everybody see that real good? This is another helpful phrases. This is a little bit better. Okay, everybody see that good?
Okay.
Okay. Everybody else? Can everybody hear me? Gee. So everybody can see this. We're going to start on this other one. If I was to say Magus, I'm telling you to say it, okay? So if I said, Lana, how do I say yes, Magus? What would you tell me? Can you hear me, Miss Lana?
Was that me? Oh, well, excuse me, what was the question, please?
Okay, if I said we're learning Magus, when I say Magus, that means I'm telling you to say it. Okay, this was on our other lesson, the other paper. If I said, Lana, estoy, yes, and I say Magus, how would you say it? What was yes on our other one? There you go, Machi. Okay, so I want you guys to learn Magus. Everybody say Magus.
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 Okay. Let's say it 5 times, okay? Here we go. Magus.
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 Okay, by the 5th time, see how easy that comes out? You guys see how easy that comes out? By the 5th time, it's just like, woo, I got it. How do I say it?
Yes.
Huh?
Magus.
No, not Magus. Magus. Magus.
Magus.
Somebody tell me again. How do I say it?
Magus.
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 All right, there you go. But if I keep saying it, I want you to keep saying it over and again. I would say Hadam Magus. Hadam Magus.
Adam.
Dumb
Magus.
Magus.
Hadam Magus.
Magus.
Hadam Magus. You guys want to use it during your Zoom classes, okay? Casey, how do I say it again?
Hadam Magus.
Machi, Cynthia, how do I say it again?
Hadam Magus.
Let's see how many other people I got. Let me get, because I want you guys to say it. Okay, Ron, how do I say the first one? Say it.
Magus.
Magus. Okay. Let's go with Tad. Is it Tad? Okay. How do I say it again?
Adam Magus.
Magus. Okay. Let's see. Deanna, how do I say it?
Magus.
Magus. Good. Okay. Mavis, how do I say it again? We're just focusing on these two right now, okay? Mavis, can you say it again?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Okay,
So
so
Sophia.
Lucinda, how do I say it again?
Caramagas.
Magas. Gee. Okay, Megan, how do I say it again?
Megan Burnett.
Megan, are you there? No? Okay, let's go to somebody else. Zelda. Oh, she just joined.
Yeah, she just joined.
Okay,
If somebody will let her.
I know.
Let's see.
Okay. Anthony, how do I say it again?
Magus.
Magas. Okay, so you could say that like you've been talking to somebody that works with you, a friend, your husband, your wife, or whatever. If they tell you something, tell them Magas. So you keep saying that because the more you practice it, the more, like I said, it's going to stay with you. We don't learn something and then, like me, I'm like a child. You have to keep showing me over and over how to learn to say these things or do these things. So it's just like that with language. You have to keep going over it and over it. Okay, let's go to number 3. Okay. I am learning. Gites. Everybody again? Okay, you're saying that. You're saying Gites. If I said Mvskoke Language Program, what you gonna answer me with? Yes, there you go. Okay. And if I said the next one is like the opposite, that one says, number 4, I don't understand. Get thoughts. Everybody, get thoughts.
Give talks.
If I got on here and I started talking Mvskoke, you're gonna be like, I don't understand her, but I would want you to answer me with get thoughts. Okay? Get thoughts. Everybody, get thoughts.
Give talks.
Miss Jane, how do I say I don't understand?
Give talks.
Okay, so let's say you come to a place and there's a lot of Mvskoke people and they're just talking and talking, and you go up to them and they start talking to you like, oh, they start talking about everything, and you're like, oh my God. You can stand there and say, get thoughts. They're gonna stop and look at you and say, oh my gosh, they're gonna know you don't know how to speak Mvskoke, or I can be talking to you about something. I did that before, like I was telling this lady, she wanted to know how to she asked me if she could make the spaghetti. And I was asking her, I was asking her how many boxes you want. And she didn't know Mvskoke. She looked at me and I didn't know she didn't know how to speak Cree, because everybody that looks like me, I think they know how to speak Mvskoke, but they don't. So I was like, next time tell me get thoughts. So everybody get thoughts.
Give talks.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do I need to repeat any of 1 through 4? Anybody? Does anybody need any repeating?
Mvhayv, my internet crashed, so I'm on a hotspot. So I would love it. Not that the class is only about me, but I would love it if you could go through that again.
Oh no, that's fine. Remember, repetition, and it doesn't hurt to go over it and over it. Okay. Number 1 was Magas. Magas. Number 2 is Magas. And number 3, Gites. I am learning. If I said Mvskoke Language, you would answer me with number 3. What could you say?
Gites.
There you go. Okay, and number 4 was get thoughts. I don't understand it. If I came up here and I said, Amy, the local basangi ayayanka, jinda ayachanga, what you gonna say?
Get thoughts.
Get
Or
thoughts.
Gites.
There you go. All right. Number 5. We're moving up. Ready? Let's move up. Number 5. I don't understand you. Just like I was talking to Amy and Muskogee, I said, Delova here. Not Nissa underwear. And she can't understand me. She's gonna say Jingitox. Jingitox. Maybe I'm not saying it the way she wants to hear it or something. You would say Jingitox. Can you say that, everybody? Jingitox.
Get that.
Jingitox.
Jingitox. Okay, let's go back to 3. Githas.
Ethers.
Yes.
Gitox.
Get talk.
Get that.
Gitox.
Jingitox.
Jingitox.
Okay. Now if I'm going too fast, you're gonna say, hold up. Okay. In English, we're gonna say, hold up, slow down. But in Muskogee, we're gonna say, Adichi.
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 You're not gonna say Mahaya, slow down. You're gonna say Adichi. Okay. If I go too fast, you can even do that when you're driving. I know I drive too fast. Everybody can say Adichi. Yeah, I know we all have that problem where we're all driving too fast. But if you want someone to slow down on their speaking because you're trying to see what their mouth is saying, how they're saying it, how it's coming out, tell them Hadichi. Everybody? Hadichi.
Adichi.
Adichi.
Hadichi.
Adichi.
You're telling me to slow down. If I'm going too fast, by the way, am I going too fast?
Monks.
Monks.
Monks, Machi. Whoever said monks, that's a high five to you guys. Good job. Okay. Okay. Sometimes we get lost when people are talking. Let's say you pick up this word, you pick up that word, but you're lost. So you're going to say Jasongis. Let's say you're driving down the road and you turn at the wrong exit. You're going to say Jasongis. Okay? Jasongis. You're talking on the phone. You're telling your husband, wife, or whoever. You're driving down the road and you went the wrong exit. You're going to say Jasongis. Yeah. Huh? Or yeah, if I'm talking too fast and you can't hear me. Am I talking too fast?
Mahaya.
Uh-huh.
Frozen. What's that word we were going to use? Hadichi. Frozen.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We can go on. I mean, you can
Just a little bit slower, just a little bit. Because I think some of these may not be getting it because it is coming across a little bit too fast, at least for me. See,
Oh, I know. We'll go over again. This isn't, we're going through it, but I'm going to go back through it. I'm not going to leave it as just one time. We'll go through it again, okay? Okay. So, Jasongis is number 7. Everybody, Jasongis. Okay, now we're going to go back up to the top. Let's wait till I get to the 8, and then we'll go back up to the top. A lot of times we forget. You don't want nobody to know you forget. You're in a store or something. You don't want somebody to know you forget. You can say, Jehosis. Jehosis. Can everybody say that? Jehosis. Yeah, I forgot. Jehosis. I do that with names. I lose track of people's names. Okay, let's go back and let's go through it again. Miss Ella said I went a little too fast. So let's go back. Okay, so number 1, or say it, is Magus.
Magus.
Okay. Let's say it again 5 times. Magus.
Magus.
Machi. Number 2, 5 times. Hadam
Adam
Magas.
Magas.
Adam
Adam Magas. Adam Magas.
Adam Magas.
Adam Magas.
Adam Magas.
Okay. Okay, now I want all of you to say it again.
Adam Magas.
Adam Magas.
Adam Magas.
Adam Magas. Y'all getting that Mvskoke Language there. Okay. Number 3, I am learning.
Kefis.
Kefis.
Times.
He says. He says. He says.
Was that too fast? Was Gites too fast? Everybody got it?
Are you good?
Okay, because I'm gonna call on you again. Okay, I don't understand. Githux.
Githux.
That's a lot of my answers sometimes. Githux.
Githux.
Okay. Number 5. We're on 5 now.
Githux.
Githux. Okay. We got 5 right now, so I'm gonna call on you now. Okay, let's check with, let's see, Lucinda, how do I say it?
Magas.
Magas, Richie. Megan, how do I say?
Megan can't. She's
Oh, okay. Lysiana can't either?
Yeah.
Oh, Lysiana, is your name Lysiana? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, Lysiana.
Lysiana? Okay, Lysiana, how do I say it again?
Adam Magas.
But gee, about Melanie, how do I say I am learning? Melanie's off.
It is.
Gites. Okay, that last part sounds
It
like
is.
Gites. There you go. Gites. Machi. Okay, Nicholas, how do I say I don't understand? Nicholas? Emerald? How do I say I don't understand? Okay, so I'm gonna go to Tyler. Mr. Tyler, can you tell me how I say I don't understand?
Githux.
Machi. Okay, what about I don't understand you? Shyla? How do I say that one?
Get that.
Okay, let's say it together. Jen, Githux.
And get that.
Githux. Jen, Githux, okay? Okay, we did the 5, so we're gonna stop right there and we're gonna start on 6.
second one. There you go.
Okay, we're gonna start on 6 here. I got a helper here, so. Okay, we're gonna go to 6 to 10. So wait or slow down for me. Adichie.
Adichie.
Let's say it 5 times. Adichie.
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 Do I
Okay.
do it again?
Maya,
Uh-huh.
on that one too, I know you're using Haditsi for slow down, but you got in there, you got wait. And that I think is another way to say it would be mihagas.
Uh-huh. Or you can say amihagas. Yeah.
Amihagas.
Mihagas.
Amihagas.
Uh-huh.
You're saying you wait for me. Amihagas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can go. You can say it that way too. but I was trying to do like simple ones for the class. So Hadichi can say that too.
Mahaya.
Uh-huh.
Are we pronouncing both C's? Hadichi?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hadichi? Okay.
Let's break it down. D-T. D-T. Now, can you hear it, Jane? Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay. I am lost. Just some geese. Just some geese.
Just some geese.
That's how the Ja, some geese. Ja,
Ja.
ja, some geese.
Ja, songies.
Some geese. Just some geese.
Yes.
Some geese. Good. I heard somebody say that. The number 8. Jahoses.
Ja,
Jahoses.
hoses.
Jahoses. Okay. Now we're going on to number 9.
Mahaya, just before you go to number 9, my grandma, the way we were raised, and I'm talking like a long time ago when I was little, when they would say, give us a command like Adis, we never said Haditsi, we never said Amihagas. Grandma said if grandma said whatever she said, I mean, we were on our way to do what she said. So those two terms for us was not used in our household. I understand it and I know what it is, but it's just something we didn't use because, if they said anything to us about doing something, we did it now. We didn't ask them to wait. We didn't ask them to wait for us. And I tried it one time and oh my goodness, the look I got, I thought, nope, I better get moving right now. But that was in my grandma. She loved me more than anything. She loved me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we a long time ago, like you said, we didn't do that because we wasn't allowed to. But in school, I try to teach them that. So if I'm going too fast, because sometimes I talk too fast or going over a lesson too fast, I want them to be able to tell me in Mvskoke, Hadichi, you gotta wait because you're leaving me back here and I don't want to leave nobody behind. I want everybody together. Just like you guys, I don't want to leave nobody behind. I want everybody to be getting it, hearing it in my mouth and putting it up here and it's staying there. Okay. So we're going to go on to number 9. And remember I was telling you, I want you guys to use some of these phrases for other Zoom classes. So when you have a question for your Mvhayv in your other classes, I want you to say Abukka, or jazz. Abukka, or jazz.
Boca.
Abukka or jazz. I have a question. I want you to use that in your other Zoom classes with your teacher because you're using it today. You're going to use it in your next Zoom class and on and on. So that's going to stay there. That's going to flow out. So anytime you have a question to your Mvhayv, make sure you say Abukka or jazz. Let's say it 5 times.
Abukka or jazz.
Or jazz.
Abukka or jazz.
Say it real slow. Abukka or jazz. Okay. The first one, Abukka. First word, Abukka.
Abukka.
Second word, or jazz.
Or jazz.
Or jazz. Not gorgeous, or jazz.
Oh, jazz.
Or jazz.
Oh, jazz.
So in your next Zoom class, which will be Friday, Yeah.
So yeah, Friday.
Your next class will be Friday, so when you get on Zoom, I want you to tell your Mahaya, when you have a question, don't say I have a question. I want you to say a bookka or jazz, okay? Anybody that you
Mahaya.
make sure you say that. A bookka or jazz. Okay?
Mahaya. Aboka Ojes.
Machi, a bus.
Yeah. Hadichi, wait, slow down. When do you use halalakis? Or
Halalaki
slow?
going slow, like a turtle going. That's halalaki. Yeah. Or if you want me to slow it down, you could say halalaki magas.
So you can say that way. Halalaki Magas. Okay. Mado.
Machi. Okay. The next one is if I'm on here going 100 miles an hour, I want you to say amanagibus. Amanagibus. Help me.
Managibus.
Okay, let's do it again.
Anagibus.
G.
You know, when you guys had the 2-letter sounds and
Chipus.
one over there, going over those sounds, this breaks it down. If you break it down, it makes the word much easier to say. Bus. Because you can hear all those 2-letter sounds in there. Bus.
Amanagibus.
Let's see. Let's see.
Anagibus.
Okay, let's try. Is it Basia? Am I saying your name right?
Basha.
Bossa. Okay. I want you to tell me, help me. I want you to say, please help me for me.
Anagibus.
All right. Okay, what about, let's go to Mr. Let's see. William. Tell me, please help me in Mvskoke.
Homogenagibus.
Managibus. Good job. Okay, let's go to, let's see. Zelda, are you there? Or Kirsten, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, can you say, please help me for me?
Managibus.
Machi. What about Tad up there?
Managibus.
Awesome. Amy. Let's hear you tell me. Please help me.
Anagibus.
Okay. What about Mr. Ron? Let's see. Tell me how I say, please help me.
Managibus.
Ella Jinda. Please help me, Maga.
Amanagibus. But when you're talking to, like, there's a song, there's a Creek hymn that asks the Lord for help. Amanagibus. Isaginamizi amanagibus. I really like that when they say that.
Yeah. Good job. Okay, Mr. Grant, what about you? Please help me. Okay. Let me say it for you again. Watch me.
Amanagibus.
There you go, Machi. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this word out, and then so we can have some question time. Yeah.
Oh. Well. There we go. Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's go over the other phrases because I think we got 2 more. If you want to ask someone, what is this? You're going to say, Ia negidi, Ia negidi, Ia negidi, Ia negidi.
Ia negidi.
Let's do the first word together. Ia.
Yeah.
Okay. Second word. Nagi. Nagi.
Nagi.
Nagi. Nagi. Uh-huh. The T together, it just sounds like a D. D. Okay.
D.
Here, Nagidi.
Iya, nagidi.
Nagadi.
Here, Nagidi. Okay.
Yeah,
What is
Nagidi.
another way is Yanagidi.
Yanagidi.
Yanagi D.
Yanagidi.
So which one's easier? First, which one's easier, 11 or 12?
Yanagi D.
Nagadi.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna say it again, and then I'm gonna go through asking everybody. And you can either say the 11 or the 12, okay? Are you guys ready? Here, Nagi, D. Here,
Yanagidi.
huh? Yeah, number 12, Yanagi, D. Yeah,
Unagadi.
here, Nagi, D. Or Yanagi, D.
Yanagi D.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm gonna go and you pick which I think. Oh, never mind. I got some more. I thought we were done. Okay. What does it say? I'm gonna go with that one. Nagin Magi Doa. Nagin
Nagin.
Doa.
Magidoa.
Nagin Magi Dua.
Magadoa.
Nagin Magi Doa. From 11 to 15, I'm gonna let you
Nagidoa.
guys pick which one you want to say. Nagin Magi Doa.
Nagidoa.
That says, what does it say? How do we say it? We say Istowi. Istowi.
Stewie.
Doa. Istowi.
Stewie Magadoa.
Magidoa. Hamachi. Istowi. Magidoa.
Stewie Magi Dua.
First word. How did I say the first word?
Estoy.
How did I say the second word?
Magi.
Magi. How did I say the third word?
Doa.
Doa.
Okay, let's go back. How did I say the first word?
Estoy.
How do I say the second word?
Magi.
Magi. The third word?
Doa.
Doa.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this again. What does it say? Nagin Magi Dua.
Nagin Magi Dua.
Istui Magi Dua.
Stewie Magi Dua.
How do we say it? And
Stewie Magi Dua.
okay, the last one is going to say, how would you say it? Okay, so that one says it's Istui Magi. Istui Magi Chidi.
Stewie Magi Chidi.
Chidi. Okay, let's go with the first word. How did I say the first word?
Stewie.
Estoy.
Stewie. How did I say the second word?
Magid.
Magi.
How did we say this little CE?
Chide.
ED. It's Stewie Magi Chidi.
Stewie
Say
Magi
it again. Let me say it again because I think somebody's getting. Here we go. It's Stewie Magi Chidi. Is
Stewie Magi Chidi.
Magi.
Estoy. Magi.
Magi.
Stewie Magi Chidi.
There you go. Okay, so from 11 to 12, you guys get to pick whichever one you want to tell me, okay? Okay, so Miss Amy, which one do you want to tell me how I would say it?
Estoy. Magi. GD.
There you go. Good.
Did I get it right?
You'll get it. Haramaka. Say it again.
Okay. I did not get the giggles. Sorry. I did get the giggles when I get Estoy. Magi. GD.
Very much. Okay, Miss Christie, you pick whichever one you want to say from 11, 15.
Estoy Magichidi.
Machi. Y'all picking the longest phrase. That's good. Okay, what about you, Mr. Ron?
Istoet Magi Toa.
Machi. Okay, what about you, Grant?
Estoy Magichidi.
Lucinda. 11 through 12, pick whichever one you want to say.
Hiya Nagadi.
Machi, okay. Which those, let's see. Let's call on Miss Jane, 11 through 12. Anyone you want to say.
Yanagi.
Machi. Lana, 11 through 12. 11 through 15. Anyone you want to say.
Inagati.
How about you, Tad? Anyone you want to say.
Estoy Magichidi.
Machi. How about Tasha? You on there, Tasha? Oh, Tasha? Deanna? Pick anyone you want to say. $11 through 15. Which one do you want to say?
So we can see that she say it. We just can't hear it.
Okay.
But we believe you.
Okay. I think she's saying this to be Mommy to you. Okay. What about you, Zelda? Are you on there? Okay. What about Kirsten? Pick anyone you want. 11 through 15.
Nagan Magidoa.
Machi. Okay. Next one. Let's see. What about Rebecca? Which one do you want to say? Rebecca, 11 through 15.
Estoy Makedoa.
Machi. What about Miss Megan? Oh, okay. Cassandra, which one do you want to say? 11 through 15, whichever one you want.
Yanagadi.
William, Jinda.
Nagan Magidoa.
Lisiana? 11 through 15, any of them.
Estoy Magidoa.
Machi. Okay, Shyla?
Estage Magadawa.
Melanie?
Estoy Magichidi.
Estoy Magichidi. Okay, good one. Okay. Tyler.
Estoy Magichidi.
Judy? Estoy Magichidi. Good. Which one? Rick. What about you? Pick 11 through 15. Any of them. No? Okay, what about I know I'm messing your name up. Basia?
Basha.
Basha? Okay, Basha, pick 11 through 15. Any of them you want to do?
Hiyanagadi.
Nagini, Machi. And what about you, Nicholas?
Yanagide.
Any of there, is there any?
I didn't hear what he said.
Okay, can you say
Can
that
you
again,
speak louder?
Nicholas? Huh?
Yanagide.
Yanagini, Machi, okay? Is there any more?
That's last page.
Okay. Okay, do I have any questions? Ready for any questions you have? Make sure, I want you guys to make sure you use Abuka or Jazz to your teachers in your next session, okay? Abuka or Jazz. So I want you guys to be able to say that. So let's say it together again. Abuka
Abuka.
or Jazz.
Okay.
So in your next Zoom class, make sure you tell your Mvhayv that, okay? Hello, do y'all have any questions for me? Anybody? Any comment?
I do, Mvhayv. Abuka Ojes.
Abuhibas?
And I know the sound is hard on Zoom and everything, but the H, when we say that, do we pronounce the H in the middle of that word like soft kind of little sound? Like breath, like abuka, abuka.
Can you hear it? You can hear it a little bit. Abuka.
Like a little whisper?
Kind of like
Maybe try going close to the camera and saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's Cameron? Oh, boka. Boka. You can hear that H, because we don't have no silent lips. Boka. Gorgeous. Boka.
Hold on, baby.
Question, Miss Amy?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It did. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other-
She can hear you, baby. Everybody. She's learning.
Fridays, Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
Mahaya. Boka Otis.
Mvhvayv.
Hela and Hela. Are both, do both get said? Hela.
It just depends on the dialect.
Maro.
Only, Anybody else?
Mahaya Hicks, I know I've been talking over everybody. I can't get my video to work, but Olivia had been wanting to see you since school had been out. So she's been learning with me. And she just wanted to say hello.
Oh, I miss her. Oh, it's dead.
Mahaya, on this one, like number 14 and 15, is showing. I think, like you're saying, it's dialect, but we make it sound like it's instead of a W-E-T, we say it with more like a W-I-N.
Oh, it's
Estonkon, Estonkon, Magitsi de. So that's how we, I mean, that's just how we did it. But again, that could be dialect.
Yeah,
And that's,
it's story. It's story.
Because Becky said, Becky, Mahaya Becky always said that I talk with that Eufaula accent. And I didn't know I did, but anyway, that's what she said. She said, you talk like those people in West Eufaula. And I said, well, I guess so, because that's where we're from.
Yeah, there's a different dialects.
Yeah, that's where my people are from too. Keep talking like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Mahaya. Aboka Oches.
Mvhvayv.
My mom is 101. She was born in Beggs. We're in Michigan now. She taught me a greeting many years ago. I'm not sure if it's the same that's used now. She would say Hinche. We would say Kombakade. She'd say Chifikni Hey. And then you would say a hey. Are you familiar with that phrase?
Gomagadi. Sound like you're saying Gomagadi. My uncle he was the only one that I knew that always used that word, Gomagadi. But I never did ask him what it meant. And I asked my other uncle that one day, I said, what is Gomagadi? And he said, we hope so, or I hope it is. So
What about-
I've heard that before, Gomagadi.
What about Chifikni Hey?
Jijafiknidi, are you well?
Okay.
Jijafiknidi, are you well?
Okay.
Anybody else? Any other questions? Good job, Ted. Yes. Jijafiknidi. You're saying, are you well? Mado. Anybody got any more? Abuka?
Mado.
Mado Mahaya.
Mado.
Yeah, Mado.
Mado Mahaya.
Mado.
Mado Mahaya.
In Mvskoke, we don't have goodbye. They Jothies.
Ram Jihijati.
Jihi Jakathis.
Madame Zinbonayadis.
Oh, I know, Mado.
Hello.
No.
Let's see, everybody.
Yeah.
it.